we do this. Hey, hello everyone. Now it's just me. Has some coming home from work late issues, I think. Jack will be along in a few minutes. So, if you're here, you found the Geek Spot, and you can catch us on our YouTube channel. You can catch us on our Facebook channel, on our Twitch channel. You can find us on iTunes, on Spotify, all the lovely places that you get your podcast. We are there also. So how's everyone doing? As I just riff and talk and wait for Jack. It's going to be the most exciting 5 minutes or so that you've ever seen in your life. It's really not. Copy. You know, it's a lot more boring when you're by yourself. Jack is on his way in. Meanwhile, what's up? How we doing? Yeah? I know. Let's see. Sorry, I'm sharing the show all over the place right now. So we can, boom. There we go. All the shares are done. Yeah, I don't know what the audio, let me see. Maybe it's this fan. How's that? Is that any better? There we go. Maybe it was the, or the fact that my headset thing is on top of my modem. Hey! All right. Try this again. Boom. Damn. All right. We'll start over in a second. Technical difficulties. Uno momento, por favor. That's funny. It's better when I shut my mic off. That's cute. I like that. Where are we going? We got a lot of stuff to get into today. We got all the Emmy stuff to get into. All the Emmys were announced. And thank you, God, for popping in when you did.
Did I miss all the news? Are we good? We're done?
Done. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming by. I said, I think we got the Emmy stuff to talk about, but let's go backwards. Let's rewind and say, hi.
Hey, how's
I
it going?
did the whole opening thing. I did all that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, well, you know.
I'm sorry. I've been, I was running late coming down from North Jersey.
North Jersey? What the hell are you doing in North Jersey?
That's where I work.
Ew. Ew.
Some say ew. That's you know, an option.
How north?
Like up in Basking Ridge.
Is that above Princeton?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, you know where Morristown is?
Yes, I do.
There.
That's a little bit of a hike there, buddy.
Yeah, that's where I work.
Mm.
Did you?
Hi, there's my dog.
He's not coming from North Jersey.
No.
But yeah, did you talk about your weekend? Did you tell everybody how you've been doing?
No, I was actually waiting for you on that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How was your weekend?
It was good. It was super busy. I had 2 shows this weekend and an all-day graduation party I had to go to Saturday. So lots of time out in the sun, enjoying the weather. I'm going to scoot away, but still talk because my laptop's going to die. I'm woefully prepared today.
Yeah.
But yeah, I stayed pretty busy. Didn't get time to watch too many things. I did watch some stuff, but nothing too crazy. Some Bad Batch. I'm sure you watched somebody play a football game or something, probably. I do have to say, hey, congrats to our friends Heather and Derek on their new baby.
Oh God, really? I have not been on the book face much this week.
Yeah, and Kaiden and Thomas.
Oh, congratulations! That's awesome.
Awesome news. They've been they're an amazing couple that have been through a lot, and I'm really glad their family just got blessed today. That's amazing.
I am very, very happy to hear that. That's amazing.
So what about you? What were you up to? Watching the Dylan Panthers? Is that right? Am I close?
No Dylan Panthers. I can't crop the screen in anymore right now. I have to play with that another time. I didn't realize it was that far off. But you see what that is, right? See what that is?
I do.
You know what that is. Okay. So my weekend. Let's see. Friday night, nothing. Saturday night was went over my friend Dan's. His wife Gina pops in every so often to watch. We had a board game day where they opened it up. He opened his house up to more people than just like the last time we did it was only 2 or 3 of us to kind of, COVID test run kind of a thing.
Yeah.
This time they opened it up. It had a bunch more people there. It was only about 7 or 8 people. We just sat around playing board games. Right through the old thunderstorm that came through.
There was a bit of a storm, wasn't there?
Yeah.
That's exciting. Any good games? Any recommendations?
We played. It's called. What's the name of that one? Champions of Midgar, I think it's called. It's You ever played Lords of Waterdeep?
No.
They're all board. It's like a strategy game.
No, I've heard that to play board games, you have to know other people that want to play board games.
Oh, I should invite you over. You would.
So it has not really been an option for me.
Well, the next time we play, I'll make sure that I toss an invite out to you.
Yeah, I'd be happy to come do some tabletop gaming.
You would actually really enjoy it. Dan's got an entire 3 bookcases against a wall full of just different games.
Nice. I would enjoy that.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I passed on going over to the drinking house Saturday night and opted to come home and avoid that. And then
sounds like you had a lot of time to catch up on some shows and TV, huh?
I managed to struggle my way through 2 episodes of The Flash. And when I say struggle my way, I'm telling you, I scratched and clawed my way.
What point are you at in the Flash season?
Well, Sue's back. That was fun because I like her.
Oh, yeah.
And they did the heist in the museum and the Dr. Fate fake mask and Cecile in the thinker's chair. And that's where I kind of tapped out for this week.
Yeah, Cecile must be on a really low contract this season because they are working her.
Yeah.
And Allegra a lot to try and get their money's worth out of them. Meanwhile, everybody else is getting like full episodes off. It's kind of crazy.
That's right. Yeah, I can't. I couldn't. I stopped. I actually went back and watched one old episode of an on-brand show.
Oh.
It was a Stargate episode.
Which Stargate?
SG-1.
Okay.
It was Window of Opportunity. It's the Groundhog Day episode where they live.
I watched the first season on Showtime.
Oh yeah, you got to get way past that. It gets way better. Yeah. They basically live the same day over and over again for I think they said somewhere between 3 to 6 months they anticipate. But they were able to.
Did they meet Ned Ryerson at any point?
No, they did not meet Ned Ryerson, but they did play golf through the Stargate, which was an amusing couple of seconds.
Oh.
Where they were hitting golf balls through the Stargate and then getting yelled at by the general.
Well, that's fun.
Yes. Funny note, Christopher Judge, who plays Teal'c in that show, will be the voice of T'Challa in the Avengers video game Black Panther DLC. So he will be Black Panther. He's also the voice of The dude in God of War. Kratos?
Kratos. Oh, is he? Okay. I was going to say, I thought that was the voice of Kratos that was doing that, but I didn't realize it was the same guy.
Yep, same guy.
That's exciting. Yeah, let me think. Flash has one episode left tomorrow night. It's the big season finale.
Nope.
So we will see if Barry has managed to run to love.
Well, you can run to
we will see the conclusion of the Godspeed. Or at least the next phase of the Godspeed saga.
I don't even know about yet.
No. I am caught up to almost current on my run through the Flash. I'm in like 2020.
Oh, the comics.
But then I had to go read the Death Metal series now.
Oh.
To catch up to what is going on in the Flash, because I totally don't understand.
That's funny. I had this. I wanted to watch the Crisis thing again, right?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
No. So I watched the Supergirl one, and then I went to watch episode 2, which is Batwoman, which isn't on Netflix.
It's on HBO Max.
Yeah, I didn't realize, so I was like, forget it. I'll just stop after episode 1.
You miss Kevin Conroy and Luke Fox being built before next season of Batwoman when he'll be ripped, since he's Batwing now.
I'll watch eventually.
But again, I highly recommend season 2 of Batwoman. Are you caught up on Legends? There's a new Legends of Tomorrow last night. Yeah, it was one of their weakest episodes of the season.
The Flash really sucked the life out of me for that.
It's understandable.
Right now,
it was a Constantine heavy episode. Superman and Lois is back too. Finally,
I do want to catch up on that.
Last week we got John Diggle. Last week, no resolution to the Diggle story though.
No, of course not. They're going to draw that out.
I don't know how. The guy's out of guest spots. I thought he only had one in each show.
Oh, they'll let him come back once more and tie them all up.
Or they're going to wait till the Flash movie and then they'll wrap up his Green Lantern storyline.
Yeah, that movie.
So cool. So we have stuff to talk about?
Yeah.
You didn't talk about it all before I got here?
No, I missed. I started. I was going to do the Emmy stuff before you got here.
Okay.
Do we want to go through the entire Emmy list?
I mean, there's a lot of on-brand stuff in the Emmy list.
There is. Is there?
There's an amazing guest actor nominated.
I'll tell you what. Is there anything in the? We'll do it this way. Is there anything in the comedy section for us?
Cobra Kai was nominated for Best Comedy.
Yeah, no, but not okay. So not actor-wise.
I don't believe so.
No, there's a lot of Saturday Night Live and Ted Lasso and
I mean,
a lot of Ted Lasso. Holy shit!
Look, have you watched Ted Lasso yet?
No, but that might get the next watch over the rest of the
new
Flash.
Season comes out this week. That launches Friday along with something else.
Let's see, guest actor in a comedy. That's Saturday Night Live comedy series. Cobra Kai is
which I don't know what I would.
No.
What episode they watched to consider that a comedy?
No. So the comedy series are Blackish. It's a comedy, right?
It is.
Okay. Emily in Paris.
Okay.
Okay. Hacks.
Hacks is fantastic.
Right. The Flight Attendant. I did not know that was a comedy.
It is not.
Okay.
I just finished that last week. It's amazing.
But it's not a comedy.
It's a dark, like, film noir comedy.
Okay.
Like, it could be considered funny unless you've ever seen somebody.
I heard she's great in it too.
Yeah, it's you've never seen her in anything like it. It's a struggle with substances, mainly alcohol, and going through that and kind of coming to grips with what's been done in your past and what's currently happening to your life. And she's incredible. Like I feel like she's been wasted on sitcoms for the last 20 years now.
Probably. The Kaminsky Method. That's
with Michael Douglas and Alan Alda.
And a comedy?
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Okay. Pen 15 from Hulu.
That I don't know.
And Ted Lasso obviously is, and Cobra Kai.
Ted Lasso will win that 100%.
I could see that. Now here's where the meat of our stuff is limited series, movie, or anthology. Lead actress in a limited series, Elizabeth Olsen gets the nomination for WandaVision.
She did. There's Anna Taylor-Joy, who was in New Mutants, got a nod for Queen's Gambit.
Kate Winslet.
For
for Mayor of Easttown. That's
which was good.
Philly
I mean,
movie,
it was, huh?
That's the movie here, right? The Philly movie.
It was in Delco. It's in Delco. Yeah.
Yeah.
They all say water and
yes.
a lot of Delco accents.
Lead actor in a limited series, Paul Bettany got for WandaVision. That's a tough field. Hugh Grant, Ewan McGregor, Lin-Manuel Miranda for Hamilton, and Leslie Odom Jr. for Hamilton.
Yeah, I find it interesting that they're considering Hamilton a TV movie.
Yeah, it's a musical.
Well, not that part, right?
Oh.
But it was only released on TV because theaters were closed.
Oh.
So it was. It's a. I don't know if you watched it. It was on Disney Plus.
I haven't seen Hamilton.
It was a camera rendition of the stage production.
Gotcha.
So it was the original cast filmed doing Hamilton.
Okay. Yeah, my friend Shannon is an absolute fanboy of Hamilton, and
it was great.
And
I don't think Paul Bettany will win. I heard Hugh Grant was phenomenal in The Undoing, though. So
yeah,
I don't know.
Supporting actress in the limited series, Catherine Hahn for WandaVision.
Okay.
Maybe. I mean, she was.
Let's hear who else there is.
Philippa Sue for Hamilton. Renee Elise Goldsberry for Hamilton. Jean Smart for the Mayor of Easttown. Julianne Nicholson for the Mayor of Easttown. And Moses Ingram for the Queen's Gambit.
It'll be one of the Mayor of Easttown. Mayor of Easttown is going to win all the Emmys. Julianne Nicholson was phenomenal. Jean Smart, I could easily double dip, honestly, and win for Best Actress in Hacks and Best Supporting Actress in Mayor of Easttown. Two completely different.
Well, if Mayor of Easttown wins, the supporting actor, Evan Peters, got the nod for Mayor of Easttown.
He was good. He was good in that.
As did three people from Hamilton, Papa Isaidu from I May Destroy You, and Thomas Brody Sangster from The Queen's Gambit.
I believe Thomas Brody Sangster, if I remember right, is also from the Harry Potter series. He's who I think he is.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Limited series, I May Destroy You and Mayor of Easttown from HBO.
Yeah.
Queen's Gambit, Underground Railroad from Amazon Prime, and WandaVision. Again, Mayor of Easttown. That's a really tough.
Yeah, and Queen's Gambit. I mean, critics love chess.
Yeah, apparently.
And here's the thing everybody has to remember for the consideration they take for these things, right? So a lot of these things with it's for your consideration, they present the pilot episode.
Okay.
So WandaVision is going to struggle against some of the, like Mayor of Easttown, the first episode's great.
If you tag on one of the last 3 episodes of WandaVision, you got a better shot.
Right. Well, but then you have a worse shot because then it's comic booky.
Yeah, that's true.
Right. So it's like,
I'm gonna skip the drama stuff. Most of that's The Crown, The Handmaid's Tale, some Lovecraft County. Jonathan Majors.
Yeah, I was gonna say Lovecraft Country, and the supporting actress from a drama series is a little Friday Night Lights for you.
Yvonne Strahovski?
Journey Smollett?
Yeah. Wait. Oh, supporting. I'm sorry.
No, she's lead actress.
I'm sorry. I scrolled too far down. Leading actress was at the top. Lead actor was under that.
And Sterling K. Brown's from Black Panther.
Yeah,
lots of on brand
from
the Americans.
Yeah.
Regé-Jean Page from Bridgerton, but he was he was almost cast as Jor-El's dad, Superman's grandpappy. We talked about that story a few weeks ago.
That's right, chubby grandpappy. They went with chubby old white guy.
They did. He's no, not in Krypton. They didn't for sure.
Oh, in Krypton. I'm sorry.
I'm excited. Jonathan Majors was fantastic in Lovecraft Country.
Jonathan Majors was fantastic. Yes.
He was very different as one who remains.
Yes.
Than he was in there, but he was fantastic. So was Journey Smollett. They were both great in Lovecraft Country. That show should win hands down. It's crazy to me that HBO canceled that show 3 days before it got nominated for like 20 Emmys.
I don't. Yeah, that's a little. That's weird. That's weird. For the supporting actor, that's a pretty good category. Michael K. Williams for Lovecraft County, who was, if I'm correct, in The Wire, which I still haven't seen.
Yeah, he was Omar.
Yeah.
He was also in Solo, but he was recast by Paul Bettany because he wasn't able to do reshoots.
Oh, okay. That would have been a good role for him.
He was in Boardwalk Empire too.
Yes, that I remember.
It's chalky.
Yep. John Lithgow for Perry Mason.
Perry Mason's on my list. It's on my short list of HBO stuff to catch up on still.
Tobias Menzies for The Crown. OT, I can't even say his name right because I'm going to screw it up. Fagbenle.
Oh, in drama series, you missed The Boys.
I have not gotten to that yet.
Are we doing actors still?
I'm still in actors because we got Bradley Whitford for The Handmaid's Tale. He was the bad guy in Billy Madison.
And Get Out.
Giancarlo Esposito for The Mandalorian, supporting actor.
Okay. I don't know if I would pick him of all the people, but I think everybody else counted as a guest star on The Mandalorian, if I remember right.
Right. A guest actress in a drama. We get our Gilmore Girls tie-in with Alexis Bledel for The Handmaid's Tale. Brett, if you're still watching. Felicia Rashad for This Is Us. Now, the guest actor in a drama. There's been a little hubbub on Twitter about this one. Don Cheadle got nominated for Falcon and the Winter Soldier for approximately 2 minutes of screen time.
That seems high. I feel like it's 98 seconds.
It might even be high, yes. But he literally did nothing in that at all.
No, and a lot of the complaints have been for Carl Lumbly not being nominated.
Right.
However, I feel like he would have been a supporting actor, not a guest, because he was on like 5 out of 6 episodes.
Right. We're almost done with the Emmy stuff.
Supporting drama. Who were the actors again?
So the Don Cheadle for 98 seconds.
No, not guest. The supporting.
Oh, the supporting actors were there's like 7 of them. Michael
Really?
K. Williams, John Lithgow, Tobias Menzies, OT. Last name I'm not going to try because I'm going to offend someone. Max Minghella. Bradley Whitford, Giancarlo Esposito, and Chris Sullivan. There's a lot of people.
Yeah, and again, it goes back to if they just watched like the first episode, you're not going to nominate Carl Lumbly, but he absolutely was better than Giancarlo Esposito.
Yeah,
and I love Giancarlo Esposito, but
he wasn't in
okay.
Yeah. Guest actor in a drama. Obviously, we said Don Cheadle. Charles Dance for The Crown. Love Charles Dance. He was the devil in Golden Child.
Oh, wow. Deep cut.
I went way back.
You did.
Brother Numpsy. Timothy Oliphant for The Mandalorian.
He played Timothy Oliphant.
He did. he played his Deadwood / Justified character.
Yeah.
Courtney B. Vance in Lovecraft County.
Oh, he was phenomenal. But he wasn't a guest, in my opinion. He was on like 3 episodes.
Carl Weathers as The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
It was good. Good, not great.
Courtney B. Vance will win that one.
Probably. Drama series is we have The Boys, Bridgerton, Crown, Handmaid's Tale, Lovecraft County, Mandalorian, Pose, and This Is Us. That's going to come down to.
That will not be any of the ones that we would like.
No. You think Lovecraft County gets that because they're off?
I don't. It was super strong, but it ended really crappy. Yeah. And I don't know how you can. Do you still call it a series now that it's limited to 1 season?
I guess you can't. I mean, maybe it was supposed.
Would it be a limited series now?
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know.
And then the rest of them are variety and competition stuff that don't really have anything in there.
No, I mean for a variety talk show, I'm hoping Conan. I hope they throw it to Conan.
It's Conan, The Daily Show with Trevor Noah, Jimmy Kimmel Live, Last Week Tonight with John Oliver.
Yeah, and Oliver wins like every year.
Yeah.
And he's fine.
Yeah, he's
a little bit of a whiny bitch at this point.
Yeah.
But he's fine.
There was something related to that. Did you see who is joining the talk?
No, I didn't get my weekly update on the talk.
No. So Sharon Osbourne is out.
Yeah, she said some things.
She did. So they replaced Sharon Osbourne with, I could give you 50 guesses and you wouldn't get this.
So Rosie
50.
O'Donnell.
You're not even in the right sex.
Oh.
Right. That's why I said I could give you 50 guesses.
Is it Regé-Jean Page?
No, it's Jerry O'Connell. I'll let that sink in for a minute.
I could see that. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gossipy.
Yeah. He's, he slid right in there. Sliders.
Yeah,
slid.
I do have to wonder how
It's worth a shot.
she left the show, but Joy Behar still has a job. Kind of surprises me.
Well, this says Jerry O'Connell will join the talk as a permanent host alongside Cheryl Underwood, Amanda Klutz, and Elaine Welteroth, replacing Sharon Osbourne. It does not mention that woman you just said that I forget.
No. She's on the View.
Oh, yeah. That's why I'm
Joy
like
Behar's on
scrolling
The View.
looking for.
She's the only original person left on The View 25 years later. And she was old when she started on The View.
She was a little old.
Yeah.
But now we can get into the other stuff, the other fun stuff that everybody loves to come and listen to.
Yeah, they do.
Like when we talk about Indiana Jones 5.
What'd they do?
Well, they cast someone in a mystery role again, as they're wont to do now.
Is it as Harrison Ford's body double?
Well, I have something about that too. But Antonio Banderas was cast in a mystery role.
Oh.
Probably should be replacing Harrison Ford, but
I feel like that's a safe bet.
Yeah, so Harrison's out for 3 months.
Jesus Christ.
As he does when he does movies now.
It shouldn't have taken them more than 3 months to film the movie.
No, but his body double has been seen in scenes with the black dots on his face for the CGI.
Yeah, he's put Harris right over that.
That is leading me to believe how bad this movie is going to end up being. Yeah. So they have him dressed in the Indy suit with the tie, and he's on a horse riding with the parade for the returning astronauts from the moon landing. So that's the plot area. So I'm still hoping I get Nazis on the moon.
You might.
I want a Nazi base on the moon. They didn't go to Afghanistan. They went to the moon. That's where they went. Or not Afghanistan.
Antarctica?
Argentina. No, Argentina. Argentina is where I was thinking. So, I mean, yeah, hope.
I'm rooting for you, man.
I mean, really, what else can I get at this point from that movie besides sadness?
It's true. Maybe they'll find Captain America on the moon.
I was really, really, really hopeful that this was going to be a good movie. 5 years ago, it would have been an okay movie.
It would have had a chance.
I said okay.
It wouldn't have really, because he broke his leg getting out of the Millennium Falcon 5 years ago. So,
well, they probably redesigned it on him.
Probably.
Matt Shakman.
Yeah,
he's the director from WandaVision. He's going to direct the next Star Trek movie.
I saw that. Now, I figured that'd be super exciting for you.
It would be if they had a cast, which they do not yet.
Yeah, so, and it's a JJ jaunt, right?
It's the Bad Robot. So while I'm excited that there's going to be a Star Trek movie, I am less enthused because they have no one signed for it. They had originally they were originally putting together Star Trek 4 of that.
Right, with Hemsworth and Pine.
And Hemsworth and Pine had the contract problems, and they both backed out, which sucks because that was the father and son.
Right. Well, Pine wanted to go do Wonder Woman 17.
Right. That was,
as his great grandnephew.
Hey, money wise, that worked out for him. And Chris Hemsworth.
He's not looking for work.
Things are working out all right for Chris.
You know what Hemsworth is getting ready? Is filming now.
The Hulkster.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, brother. Oh, I can't wait, brother. I'm going to be at our opening night.
I do.
With my NWO shirt.
It's a New World Order, man.
I know. Maybe I'll get a Real American shirt.
Ooh.
Cut this, dye this.
You need the yellow.
I do.
But you got to practice ripping it off. So you need like 10 of them.
That's why you cut holes in it first.
You need a lot of them, though, so you can practice.
Yeah. I'm going to start on the HGH next week.
All right, good.
Yeah. Now this story was one that it's really been making the headlines lately. That actually has kind of blown me away. So there's a podcast called Talking Sopranos. It's got Michael Imperioli and Steve Schreiber. Schreiber. That was Bobby Bacala.
Yep. Bobby's
and Chris Moltisanti.
Bobby's
had
talker.
Yes, they had Ricky Gervais on.
Mm-hmm.
And Ricky Gervais was told a story that even he didn't know. Mike Christopher said that there had been. It was right after the Sopranos ended, and Steve Carell had left the office. So it was in between Steve Carell and James Spader coming in.
Right.
NBC offered James Gandolfini $4 million to take the James Spader role.
Right.
HBO said, here's $3 million to sit at home and not do that show. Just to protect the integrity of The Sopranos, which was no longer on the air. They gave him $3 million to not do it.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
It's insane.
Like just to not expand your acting career.
But to stay away from that comedy because you just got done playing this monster dramatic role for years, now to go and do this comedy, because he really didn't act in a whole lot of stuff.
Only other thing I ever saw him in was The Last Castle.
This Castle was amazing. I loved it. He was also in, what's the one with True Romance? True Romance.
He was in True Romance.
And he's in other stuff, but
he wasn't a huge role in True Romance, though.
No, but the fact that they paid him $3 million to just not do anything.
Yeah, look, if HBO is offering,
sure,
I would be happy to not do anything for $3 million.
Absolutely,
I'll take it.
Absolutely. In a story that's near and dear to our hearts.
Is it?
A movie was greenlit after the franchise was picked up by Lionsgate.
Oh, I might know what you're talking about.
You might know what I'm talking about.
I might have been near there earlier today, even.
That's North Jersey. Clerks 3 is going to begin production next month. Now, the article said with the entire original cast returning. That's not completely true, but they're talking about the Clerks 2 cast is returning.
Well, it's the entire Clerks 1 cast except for the woman who passed away.
And what's her face? Dante's girlfriend.
She's the one that passed away.
She's alive. Marion Gigliotti?
Yeah.
She's absolutely alive.
Oh. So are you sure she's not coming back?
1,000% she's alive.
Are you sure she's not coming back?
100%. According to this, we're getting Jeff Anderson as Randall.
Yeah.
Brian O'Halloran as Dante. Jay Muse as Jay, and Kevin Smith as Silent Bob. And Rosario Dawson's coming back as Becky. Which is really, I guess that speaks to Kevin Smith a lot. That she's doing Ahsoka. She's kind of blowing up.
Yeah.
And she's
Lisa Spoonhour. That's who passed away.
Oh, she was the other girl. The one.
She was Caitlin.
Yeah, she was the one that he was fawning after.
Right.
She thought it was Dante in the bathroom.
Who I think she might have been one of their actual girlfriends at the time.
Right. Yeah, she in the original Clerks movie thought it was Dante in the bathroom.
Right.
It was not Dante.
I'm shocked that she's not coming back.
She was shocked then too.
No, Marilyn is not coming back. No, she's listed.
Is she?
She's not listed in the article because she's not a big enough name.
Gotcha. Oh, that's good then. That's good.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah, well, they all did a reading not too long ago of Clerks 3 of his original script.
Right.
For charity.
They're doing it on location in New Jersey.
At the Quick Stop. He just built Smod Castle on the other side of it.
I would love to go up and watch a show there.
He has a lot. He's doing like 2 to 5 a week the entire time he's filming this movie.
You could go on lunch.
Yeah, I might. We'll see. I'm going to be up there in October for a comedy show, so we'll see.
Oh, yeah, who are you seeing?
Nate Bargatze?
Okay.
It's fine. My wife really likes him. It was a Christmas present to her.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, he's funny.
I love comedy. Space Jam 2, dude.
Blowing up. My kids were super excited to watch it.
Beat Black Widow at the box office. Black Widow had the highest second week drop in the history of the MCU. It dropped 67%.
Yeah, that's upsetting, right?
Well, the theater owners are blaming that the fact that that Disney Plus released the movie on Disney Plus.
It made like 60 million on Disney Plus.
Right. Yeah. So the theater owners are mad. So while you see it decline in the theaters, it's still actually doing good.
Well, but is it? So think about it. $30, right? So you figure $30 per house. Mm-hmm. Let's average each house is 3 people that watch it.
So you're losing.
That's $100 of revenue lost for each one of those. So that's $600 million.
It's a lot of money,
right? Or is my math right there?
I went to Catholic high school, so I'm not
60 million.
Your person here for that.
So you triple. No, it's like 250 million in box office that it didn't get. Would say. Yeah, let's just go average, right? I mean that's a lot.
I mean, and I understand the movie theaters being upset with that you're releasing it in the theaters, but at the same time you're giving people the option not to go to the theaters on that right away. People are going to stay home. They're still
and we'll see what the theater, because the theaters don't run the movie industry, the movie companies do. So we'll see how they feel about it, right?
Yeah, I mean, I have zero desire to see this movie. It's getting so. I mean, the reviews are going both ways. Some people are saying it's just basically a vehicle for the WB to throw every franchise they can possibly throw in there, and the Looney Tunes are relegated to all but a cameo because there's so many Warner Brother properties that pop up constantly.
Yeah, and I didn't watch it. My kids are kind of aware of that stuff, but not great. They're we'll see how it does in the long run. I think it's a one and done though. I think Black Widow might have a surge again next weekend.
I don't even know if it's coming out next weekend, or if anything's coming out next weekend. That's but I did see that there's a rumor of who they want for Space Jam 3.
Oh my God!
They're gonna churn these out now.
Yeah, it's upsetting. I mean, they can't churn because it takes a long time to make them.
Yeah, but do you know who they want? Dwayne. Because why not cast The Rock in everything?
No. Then it'll be a wrestling movie. It'll be space.
I mean, why not move away from basketball into wrestling?
I don't know. Moving into baseball, you get to put more characters in the field.
There you go. I'm in for it. I'd watch that. I enjoy me some baseball.
Looney Tunes in the outfield. It'll be great.
Right? Then I can cry when Bugs and his son have a catch.
Oh, there you go.
So The Last of Us is the video game is being adapted for HBO.
Yeah.
It's coming out in 2022.
Jamming up season 3 of The Mandalorian.
It's got an 8-figure per episode budget.
Jesus Christ.
8 figures
for HBO Max
per episode. Yes. A lot of that has to do with the amount of crew and artists and behind the scenes people that are hired to do this.
They do know they don't need to do it much bigger than The Walking Dead is. So I mean, really, it's just The Walking Dead.
But at this point, are they trying to compete with? You have not Netflix. Amazon is doing The Wheel of Time. They're doing the
and Lord of the Rings.
The Wheel of Time is just beginning production on season 2. Season 1 hasn't even dropped yet. It's not coming out until the later this year.
Yeah, look, Carnival Row's already done season 2 production too, and they're like 3 years from when that dropped now almost.
That That's
Amazon has no problem spending money and just leaving it.
No, can Amazon just do Up for me, please? Is it Up or Upload? Upload? What was the show? What's the show with Upload?
With Robbie Amell?
Yeah, can we just get a second season of that, please?
Yeah, I'm hoping soon.
I really enjoyed that show.
It's almost as good as Ted Lasso.
I was caught up on TV at that point. I was right here. And now I'm like way back there.
Yeah, well, it's because you're not running to love, or you got sucked into a baseball video game. One of the two things.
The baseball video game now. I'm definitely not running to the Flash.
Yeah.
So back to the Office people. Jenna Fisher. She played Pam on The Office.
Yeah, I've heard of her. Right? Yeah.
She actually got cast in Matt LeBlanc's Man with a Plan sitcom. She filmed the pilot. The studio loved her. Then they fired her before they did more episodes. And when she wanted to know why, they said that they showed the pilot episode to test audiences, and test audiences could not see Pam marrying Joey.
That's fair. Because
she played that role for so long.
How many seasons was The Office? Only like 8, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was 9. But that was 9's a long time to play the same character.
Yeah.
You figure, and they were 20 episode.
But they didn't have a problem seeing her with what's her name's kid?
She was in another show. Yeah.
Yeah, the single together.
Yeah, but it wasn't Joey from Friends. Joey from Friends is a womanizer, right?
So no, it was what's his name from Rules of Engagement.
Not sure.
What's his name? It's Kate Oliver Hudson.
Oh, I can't watch her in anything other than The Office at this point.
Oh, I've never seen it, so I don't know.
What, The Office?
No.
It's good.
Yeah.
Get past the first season.
Yeah, we'll see. It's not on my list of things to watch.
No, I don't think it is. I should rewatch that.
You should before you watch Ted Lasso.
Before I watch The Flash.
Or the show that's coming out, the other show that's coming out this week.
I am going to paint a wall in my kitchen Saturday and watch that before I watch The Flash right now. That's how I feel. Painting the wall in my kitchen. That's what I want to watch.
Are you going to watch the show reboot that's coming out this weekend?
The show reboot?
There's a reboot coming out Friday.
The baseball game? MLB The Show?
No. Little Masters of the Universe.
Is that's Friday?
Yeah, comes out the same day as Ted Lasso.
Oh, well, I won't be watching Ted Lasso now.
I'm pretty sure it's only 5 episodes.
That's all right. It's five episodes. 5 episodes on Friday. 5 episodes on Saturday.
It's only. I think they're only half-hour episodes, and I think it's only 5 of them.
I'm gonna rewatch it immediately.
Are you? You want to see that much Tila?
We'll see. I'm not sure.
Much Tila with the crew cut.
Speaking of women with crew cuts, Grease.
Yeah, I sent this to you.
Rise of the Pink Ladies. That's like a superheroes movie or a spy thriller.
Oh yeah, and what was it that you said the other day?
So, well, first off, they got a 10 episode 2 series order already.
That's crazy,
right? The series is going to take place 4 years before the original film, where all the actors at that point were still in their 50s when they were filming the original Grease.
Right.
So Stockard Channing, I believe, is 75 now and is set to reprise her role as a teenage Pink Lady.
I think that'd be great.
She's not really, guys, but
she might be a beauty school dropout even.
She aged well. So yeah, 10 episodes, 2 series order. So if the first 3 suck, you're still getting another 7.
Maybe.
I don't think I'm going to watch it, but I kind of want to watch it.
Again, this is HBO Max that picked it up, right?
No, it's Paramount Plus.
Oh, nobody's going to watch that anyway. Wait, I feel like it was supposed to go to Paramount Plus and didn't. Isn't that what it was?
No, that's where
it's going. Or was it the other way?
Might have been the other way.
People
actually watch HBO.
They do. Nobody wants to buy Paramount Plus.
Nobody watches Paramount Plus. Peacock's on the way out with me too. I'm teetering on Peacock after last night. Last night was we won't spend any time on this really. Last night was the WWE Pay-per-View Event, Money in the Bank. And at the best part of the episode where we're doing the men's fighting and thing, it just started to get choppy and no one could watch.
Oh.
Yeah, it was really bad for like a good 45 minutes. And
so is that still a pay-per-view through Peacock?
you don't have to pay extra for it. So it's part like
Got
the
it.
WWE channel went away and they put all of their stuff over there. And if you subscribe to Peacock, you get to watch all of their stuff.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah, it's nice. It's a nice little thing. But this isn't the first time this has happened with them, and you do not have the ability to pause and rewind in the episode where you do when you did on the WWE network. You could pause and you could go back if you missed something.
Right.
You can't do that like this live, and that's it.
Got it.
Yeah. So that happened last night. Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah, it wasn't that fun. Over on the Star Wars side of the world,
Yeah.
Sung Kang. You would know him better as Han in the Fast and the Furious movies.
I wouldn't.
No, you wouldn't. I know.
but
those
good
listening
try.
would know him better as Han, who died and came back this last movie.
Oh, did he?
Not a spoiler because it was in all of the previews.
Mm.
He was cast in the Obi-Wan series.
How are they still casting people? I don't get it.
Wait, there's another casting even after this.
What?
Yes. So the rumor is he's going to play Inquisitor number 5, which would be cool. I mean, So now
is that the one from Short Circuit?
No, that's Johnny number 5.
Oh,
he's going to be in the Cassian Andor series.
Is the other guy being cast Fisher Stevens?
No, not a guy that's being. It's not a guy that's being cast.
Oh.
The show has reportedly cast a young Princess Leia that will play a pivotal role in the series. Jordan Mason from the site Cinelex, CINELINX.com, reported, and I quote him, "I can tell you Leia is a part of Kenobi in a big way. In fact, from what I've heard, the stuff dealing with Leia is pretty much the impetus for the whole show and what gets Obi-Wan onto another adventure. Even better, I can tell you that Vivian Lyra Blair, who was in Bird Box and We Can Be Heroes, has been cast in the role. Disney hasn't officially commented yet."
What are we getting? So she's too old to be Leia.
She's going to be a young Leia.
No, yeah, but hold on. What's her name again? If is that who's cast?
Vivian Lyra, Lyra,
okay.
Blair. What do you got?
I feel like she's definitely.
I don't know her off the top of my head.
Lyra.
Lyra, Blair.
Here you go. How old is she? Oh, all right. She's young, so it'd be like an 8-year-old Leia.
Oh, okay. But she's going to be the whole. She's going to play a pivotal role in the story.
Yeah, it's no good.
Look.
It's
sat on a planet for 20 years and did nothing. That's what I got from Star Wars.
Who?
Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
That's what I got.
So, well, let's take a moment here though. Star Wars is at its heart a kids movie.
It's true.
And a kids story.
True.
And you need somebody to tie that back in, right? Mandalorian had Grogu. This gets this chick, who she was fun. I was trying to remember who she was from We Can Be Heroes. Mm-hmm. She was very sweet and very well acted, phenomenal in the movie. She was great. But I don't know that I needed it. I'd be fine watching an Obi-Wan show about Obi-Wan.
Sitting on a rock like this, cooking some lizards.
Yeah.
Talking to Liam Neeson, who's not in it.
Randomly checking out some little boy with his binoculars. Make sure he's okay.
There you go. It's perfect for Disney. Oh, boy. And this was our last episode.
It's Disney After Dark.
So the new name of the podcast. Stay tuned for that.
Obi-Wan's Binoculars.
Oh, boy. That's the greatest name for a fucking band. That's a great name for a cover band. Obi-Wan's Binoculars.
It is. It's long to fit on a billboard, though. It's a lot of bees. Places don't have that many bees.
No. Over in the DC world, you're gonna love this story.
Oh, am I?
Love this. Ruby Rose, because we can't let it go. One of the deciding factors, she says, in her leaving the role, because now that she's gone for some time,
Yeah.
all these deciding factors will start to come up as she thinks them up.
Is that she's a shitty actress that nobody wanted to watch?
No,
Oh,
she's allergic to latex, and the cowl had latex in it, and it ended up so bad that she had hives and she couldn't talk right.
is that her excuse for being a shitty actress?
That's her excuse. That's part of the excuse of why she left the series.
Bye.
Because she didn't know before she took the role that the cowl would be made of latex, and didn't think to ask that because you're allergic to latex and you're going to be wearing this thing.
I feel like the girl they recast her with in 2 episodes did more work acting than Ruby Rose did an entire season.
Yeah. Colin Farrell, talking about being the Penguin, he said that he's basically only in about 5 or 6 scenes in a new movie.
Sounds about right.
About 9 minutes total. He said, but he had nothing but rave reviews about it.
We'll see what happens with this movie. It's the longer they wait to put it out, the worse the press is going to get with it.
Yeah.
These stories that are coming out about it are not good.
How about the Batgirl movie?
I saw some casting info for this, and I'm not thrilled with any of the choices that we have.
No, there's a short list revealed by Deadline.
They all make even less sense because we cast Jeffrey Wright as Commissioner Gordon.
Right.
So if it's his daughter,
well, then that wouldn't be Zoe Deutsch, right?
It wouldn't be any of the girls I saw as potential casting choices.
Leslie Grace? No, probably not. Isabella Merced? Haley Lou Richardson.
Yeah, the casting list that I saw earlier, none of them, I would not assume any of them are Jeffrey Wright's daughter.
No. But, what are you going to do? I totally forgot that this was even going to be a movie.
Well, no, it's an HBO Max series, right?
Is it Oh, it is HBO Max's Batgirl. It says it right there at the top. If I just read a little bit.
I'm okay with it. Let's see. It depends on which version. They've done her dirty in the TV show or the animated series now. Her stint in The Killing Joke was really bizarrely done. Like she ended up banging Batman.
Oh.
In the beginning of The Killing Joke movie, which is just really weird.
Well, as weird as the other stuff that Batman's been doing in the comics.
It was more wholesome than that.
Okay.
I mean, except for the fact that she's like a young girl.
Oh yeah, that
by comparison to Batman.
Yeah,
which is weird.
Yeah, that was weird. Over to Marvel side.
If you watch Gotham, you remember she was born at the end of Gotham. So,
Yeah, that's weird. That's a little weird. But Batman's good at what he does. Especially according to Val Kilmer.
Yeah, well,
over on the Marvel side of the things, as we hit the top of the mountain here, we start to go down. Kevin Feige wants Rachel Weisz and David Harbour back for more appearances. Not that that's a shock to anyone.
No, I'm sold. But do we go TV or movie?
Yeah, see, that I don't know. He also had a big multiverse rules meeting last week.
Can you tell us what the rules are?
I see. That's what I think they were trying to. He got a big group of people together, and I'm sure they have a warehouse wall with all this whiteboards and stuff written. And apparently, to make sure the connectivity stays coherent and constant, they had a big meeting to kind of lay out, well, I guess, what they can and can't do.
So, I mean, your principles from Endgame are based on, all the episodes we've seen so far of Loki until the finale. Your principles of Endgame should be that every time Steve took an Infinity Stone, they should have wiped that reality.
They should have. Yes.
So, right. So technically, the one where
he goes back with Peggy shouldn't be.
No, not even. Well, that one for sure, right? That's he's a variant there, and that should have gotten wiped out. But the one where Loki disappeared and Loki's a variant, that whole timeline was erased.
So maybe they kind of.
So they're already kind of screwing themselves up.
Maybe they kind of pointed this out to him, and he went, maybe we better make some rules because this is going to get a little fucked up going on here.
It's already super messy from what they've done.
It absolutely is.
I'm a little concerned that both DC and Marvel are trying to bank on this multiverse theory now, because it's hard for comic book fans to understand, let alone trying to get just the normal people that want to watch this stuff and just have fun with it to now understand these super convoluted concepts of multiverse theory.
Well, that's fine. So James Gunn said that Guardians 3 is going to be his last MCU movie. And part of the reason to that is at the time he said he liked the way the DC multiverse, it attracted him more because he was able to do different things and different one-offs. Now this was prior to all of this that just happened behind me.
Well, right, but his take on that is DC doesn't need to be connected.
Right, and that's what I think drew him over there more, was the fact that they're not connected.
Right.
And that the Joker movie isn't connected to the Batman movie. This Flash movie is going to be the last thing to try and connect everything, and I think it's going to go so terribly that they're going to go, okay, no more of this.
Yeah, it's going to be bad.
Is the sound not working? I hope so. I can hear me. I can hear Jack. Jack, have you tried to restart your computer? Oh, I hate you, Jack. You're such a jerk.
That's the IT in you. Have you turned it back off and back on?
Jack
feels like he just called a help desk.
Yep.
Did you unplug it from the wall and plug it back in after waiting? Count to 30.
Count to 30. Thank you, Jack. Yeah, I got that. Tom Hiddleston.
Who?
Tom Hiddleston. That's the Loki, for those of you that don't know his real name. He said that the What If sets up a bunch of Phase 4 stuff.
Yeah.
But he says he knows nothing about that, tongue-in-cheekly.
Oh, well, after are we hitting Loki now?
No. That was just a Tom Hiddleston thing. I got like 3 more things before we can move over to that. Deadpool made his MCU debut this week with Korg.
Korg.
I got you, Jack. You got me good. I am checking all my stuff. Made it, yeah. So he made his debut with Korg, debuting the trailer for Free Guy, which hasn't been delayed yet.
No,
luckily.
Not yet.
It's supposed to come out August 13th. Taika Waititi, whose name I can now actually pronounce.
Close. You were very close.
What did I miss?
Nothing. Say it again.
Taika Waititi.
Yeah, that's good.
What did I miss?
No, that was better.
What is it supposed to be?
Waititi.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
I said it in a Philly way. Waititi.
Yeah.
So he that's his official MCU debut, I guess, is him sitting on the couch watching the Free Guy trailer with Korg.
Yep.
Taika plays Korg. Taika also plays the villain in Free Guy. Taika Waititi. Yes. That is the
leave it to Jack to help you pronounce it.
Yep. Thank you, Jack. See you at the pizza place for music one of these nights. So that was neat. That was a fun watch.
Yeah, I still haven't watched it. I keep meaning to, and I always remember when I'm driving. So I decided it's not in my best interest to watch it while I'm driving.
If you would keep up with watching stuff, we wouldn't have this problem.
I know. I'm so behind on all the shows that I've already watched that I'm still waiting on you to watch. Did you finish Mythic Quest yet?
What's that? Is that a video game?
Yeah. There's a video game in it.
No, I have not. Oliver Richters. He's a Dutch bodybuilder. He's the man who's in Black Widow. He played the arm wrestling guy.
Yeah.
In jail. So did you hear what he said?
I heard that he said that he was a comic book character that all the news articles tried to tie back to the X-Men, which doesn't track.
He said he is the MCU's first mutant officially.
Yeah. No, because I don't think he's Ursa Major.
That's what he thinks he is.
Because then they would have known each other.
Right.
So you know.
Wouldn't he have also been a bear
Yeah.
and not a
Yeah.
human?
Well, he's just switched back and forth.
Then why would he be in jail if he's a bear?
Well, and why wouldn't he have become a bear when he was arm wrestling?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, that was actually it because I jumped it around and went out of order. Now we can go to Loki.
So I feel to tie it back to the other one, now that we're in Loki territory, which spoilers, show's a week old.
Yeah, if you haven't seen the season finale of Loki, this is the background that's been there all day. This is the sacred timeline being all split apart.
But I feel like I think What If is not what we thought it was, where it's like, oh, let's go watch these cool like other versions. We're gonna watch a bunch of timelines, and What If is gonna lead directly into Doctor Strange. And Doctor Strange is going to be the throughput, is what I think we talked about, right?
Mm-hmm.
The throughput of What If that's going to take it right into the multiverse of madness.
Yep.
But it won't matter because I've now officially determined after watching Loki's finale that nothing that they show on Disney Plus matters at all. It just kind of adds to the story, maybe.
So I know we talked about it after we watched it, and we both had to watch it pretty early Wednesday because spoilers were everywhere. You were not as thrilled with it as you originally started out with the show.
No, I think I've said this before, right? The show they advertised to me was so much better than the show that we got. And it's I never cared about Loki becoming a better person or growing as a character. It's the nature of mythological beings, which he's still an Asgardian god, right?
Mm-hmm.
They don't change. They are what they are. They're forces of nature, right? So like he's always going to be the god of mischief. So all of a sudden making him empathetic and trying to give him a heart and having him fall in love with himself and not being a scam artist doesn't track for me. I get it's because of the actor, but it doesn't track for the character to me. It would be like changing Thor from a buffoon.
Right.
Who's kind of a blowhard and hard-headed. Like, you can't, because that's the nature of the character.
Right.
You can't make Loki a good guy like they're trying to, because he's not a good guy.
Yeah, but I agree.
Literally a god of mischief.
I 100% agree with you. I feel let down. I feel let down by what they showed us it was supposed to be as to what we got. Now, I enjoyed the show. The last episode was, I mean, Jonathan Majors was phenomenal. Like, absolutely off the charts great in that role.
Yeah.
The whole part where he jumped up on the desk, that was all ad-libbed by him. That was totally non-scripted.
Yeah, and he got his future role of Kang from this.
Well, yeah, because he was cast in this before he was cast in Ant-Man.
Right.
Right. So...
Because He Who Remains wasn't necessarily Kang.
Right, and it's not necessarily Immortus either.
No. It's in Marvel Comics. It's a completely different character.
Right.
It's not related to Kang. Immortus is an alternate version of Kang.
Right.
And He Who Remains was not an alternate version of Kang.
Right. Now, I enjoyed the episode from an acting standpoint, and I enjoyed the actors acting. The story, I don't know.
It's again, you didn't need to watch the show. All they had to do was say, "Hey, somebody broke the timeline."
Right, because
that's all that happened. We got no other other throughput. Like from episode 1 to this, oh, we just met Mobius and we don't know who he is. Oh well, shit, we did that 6 episodes ago.
So according to one of the writers on the show, Eric Martin, the second episode was actually supposed to be what Sylvie did in the timeline, and Marvel said, no, stick with Loki. That, I think, could have been a fun episode. that could have been something cool. We had said this before, that where the first season they should have kept her in the background more, and then you make her the big reveal at the end of this season,
Right.
and then next season you're going to do 6 episodes. Fine, make this ending the end of that second season.
Right, where this season could have been Loki and Mobius buddy comedy,
right,
chasing Sylvie through time, which would have been amazing.
Yes. Now at the end of this episode, when she kicks him back through the doorway back to the TVA, what she did was, it looks like, she kicked him into another timeline.
Maybe.
Well, when he got back to the TVA, there was an actual statue of the actual Kang, and Mobius didn't know who he was.
Right.
So.
Or did the other timelines get reset now?
It's possible also. As you see behind me, it's happening now.
Yeah, that's the messy part with all of this, right? So, like, based on that, like, if they reset things, where does everything we've seen so far in the Marvel Universe matter?
Right.
Does it matter? Is it all reset now, and we just wasted 24 movies of continuity that we've all sunk 70 to 500 hours of our lives into watching, right?
Now, as far as Jonathan Majors, he came in the last week of filming and did all his stuff in 1 week.
I could see that.
Yep. What else do I have here? Loki originally didn't end on a cliffhanger. The director said it wasn't supposed to end. She said, when I started, there wasn't a discussion of season 2 exactly. It was just that season of Loki. As we got deeper into production, everyone was happy. And obviously, there's so much to explore with Loki. It felt like we should continue the story. So the cliffhanger ending came later in the process. She also isn't returning for season 2.
Look, I'd take 1,000 different end credit scenes than a stamp saying he'll be back for season 2.
Well, yeah, I missed that completely because all I did was I skid through the credits waiting for an actual scene and didn't see that. It wasn't until I got online later and I
saw it at the end. I was like, really? That was it?
But yeah, Kate Herron, she's not coming back for season 2.
Yeah. And the finally, I don't know if we were supposed to be excited for Loki and Sylvie or disgusted or what the reaction was supposed to be to that kiss there. I was like, oh, okay.
I read something else where it said that they're right now like teenagers in love.
Are they? Does she even like him? Does she even exist?
I don't know.
Like, because we don't. I still don't know what her end goal was. Like, what happens when you meet the Timekeeper? Like, do you want him to wipe you out of existence himself once you find out who he is, or where are you going to go? Now you're not going to go back to your timeline. It's gone. So like, what's your, and that I've said that, every week. That's been my issue with the whole show. Like, I don't know what the end game was. And I still don't know what the end game was. Cause like, okay, great. You got here. Now what's next? Oh, we don't know what's next. There's nothing next.
Right. It'll be interesting to see what happens. I'm disappointed in, again, not getting what I thought we were going to get, basically.
Yeah, and maybe after a little bit of time, like Black Widow, I want to go see it again because now I want to watch it as the origin story for Yelena.
Yeah.
Through the different lens, and I think I'll like it a lot more. So maybe, given some perspective, I'll want to go back and watch Loki and be like, oh, now I get it. But I don't know if I will. I don't know if I can sit through episode 3 again.
Well, at least they're not running towards love.
They tried. Loki did try.
They're time jumping toward love.
Falling through doors towards love.
Falling through. Everything is towards love, dude.
Yeah. So, well, all right.
That's it. That's all I got.
Hey, thanks everybody as always for joining us. You can find us, everywhere at GeekSpot News, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can also find our podcast anywhere. We'd love for you to go subscribe to it. If you don't have a chance to watch this whole show or joined in late, you can always catch it on iTunes or Apple Podcasts or Spotify, Google Podcasts, wherever you get your stuff. If you want to drop us a rating there, that'd be great too. We really appreciate it. I'll push us up in the feed, all the 5-star ratings from you. And I think that's it for us this week, and we appreciate you all finding the Geek Spot with us.
Thank you, everybody. Have a lovely week.
Bye.
Bye.